Good morning, everyone. It's Carrie. How are you on this Tuesday in October? Full fall is finally here. Cool temperatures, no more just exhausting heat. So let's get going this morning. I have done my prep with my moisturizers and my serum to give myself a little bit of glow to my skin. Now I'm using this fabulous product that I just think everybody should get a hold of. Loving this stuff, I'm telling you. It's just, I can't speak highly enough of it. It's just an amazing product on all levels. All right, using a brush, get that all blended. Hope your Monday was a good Monday. Cannot believe we are still in a government shutdown. Just can't believe the irresponsibility of our own sitting Congress members. And I know that there's Republicans that are working, but you know what? I feel like they're all to blame in this mess because nobody will stand up and call it out and fix it once and for all. I mean, he's president. He was elected. He was certified. I mean, they're just going to destroy America's way of life because they disagree with the fact that he was elected president. The people have spoken, right? I mean, isn't that a republic, what a republic is supposed to be all about? And I, you know, with the changes in my own household, the idea that people who are disabled can't get their benefits, just, I don't get it. I really just don't get it, and it's frustrating, and it's unforgivable that our own government is putting innocent people in this position where they don't have their benefits. And you know, who's going to be accountable if there's a disabled veteran? Who's going to be accountable if there's somebody that has a serious consequence because they haven't gotten the information and the benefits that they need, the help that they need, whether it's financial help or whether it's assistance in the home? Who's going to be responsible for that person if something happens to that person? What is Chuck Schumer going to pay restitution to that family? Is he gonna fix the problem? Is he gonna, you know, find it out of his own pocketbook? I mean, I just don't understand how they can just be so blasé about all of it. And it's, you know, we all know it's for one reason: hate. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's just frustrating, right? So we come in and we try to just encourage each other to be the best we can, put our best foot forward every day so we can get out there and be as productive and as successful as we can in our daily lives. That's my goal, is to help you be the best you can every morning as you set off into this crazy world that we live in. So I've got all my moist products on. I've got my foundation on. I put some concealer on. And that concealer, this one is a really nice product, by the way, guys. You can get this at the TikTok shop. DEMTLGY. And it is a really nice product. This wand is spectacular, especially if you keep it cold. As you rub underneath the eyes, it helps to alleviate some of that puffiness that you can get under your eyes. Especially if you sleep really soundly, you can get pretty significant bags and puffiness under those eyes at night. Wearing gray, obviously, today. So let's start with some powder. This is Laura Mercier's loose setting powder. And we're going to come up under here. And we're going to set those wet products. Come over here on the other side and do the same. Get all that loose powder off. It does have a tendency to go everywhere, so I would definitely have a tissue or a paper towel or something as you are applying that, because it does have a tendency to go everywhere. I'm going to use a lighter color lip today because we're going to use gray. And this is L'Oreal Color Riche number 165 Tickled Pink. We are going to use a little bit of gloss here in a second. So today we're going to use white and gray. And we're going to outline with gray first, using a really small, tiny brush. And we're just going to follow the natural shape of your eye by applying this to your lash line. When you apply it to the lash line, you're going to get a perfect line. It's going to give you a perfect line from the shape of your eye. By putting it in your lash line. And today I'm using LA Colors Glam, and we're going to be using these two colors right here. I may pick up a little of this one in transition. Just want to see how well it goes on first. There's not much left of the really light color, but we're going to see how much we can get out of it. I'm going to take it all the way up underneath your brow. I want to make that entire area really tall and nice and open and wide. By doing that, you are creating a much wider, larger eye opening. And we really want to make sure that we have no dark shadowing in the corners here, because that will really change how your eye presents itself. You want your eye to be standing forward, not sinking backward. So we're going all over. We're going under too. Right. And we're really creating a nice, bright, open eye socket. Beautiful. Yeah, that looks really nice. Today we're going to pick up Water Brat in blush. Boy, this is really hard to find. I was looking for this yesterday, and normally you could get it on Amazon, but I couldn't find it on Amazon. I have to go straight to Fenty to get it. I don't see it at Sephora, and I will not buy it from Ulta. But I did find it on the Fenty website, which I'm very pleased about. It is my favorite blush of all time. So let's see, do I want to add a little bit of gray? Just a little bit, I think. We're going to pick up that nice, just a little bit on the corner here. And we're just going to put it right up here, up on this big bone. Get a little bit of transition right there. Not much. Just enough to show some definition in the eye. Now it is important when you're working with these darker colors that you do have a finishing powder. You could use your loose powder. I prefer a pressed powder, and I love Revlon's Color Stay finishing powder. It's my favorite of all time. I've used it for 25 plus years. And we're going to come underneath and we're going to make sure that we have no gray fallout. Really important. And we're also going to blend out that blush. Make sure that we have blended that really well. In case I got a little heavy-handed with it, which sometimes I do. And this way we are just really blending all of that out. Now, I am noticing my brows are a little off, so I'm going to use this same palette that I'm currently using, and I'm going to fill in with the brown that's in this palette. Why not use your products for multiple applications, right? So I'm using this brown eyeshadow to fill in my brows. I used this color right here. So this all over the lid, this to outline, and then this in transition, and then this I use to fill in my brows. And we're gonna go ahead and fill those brows. We're gonna lock them down with our Benefit Bang Brow Setting Gel. So excited to go get my hair done today. My nails done at the weekend. My husband and I went together, which was nice. He went and had a pedicure, which really made him feel good. And I had my new nails put on. You guys ask me about my nails frequently. Okay, how does that all look? That looks really nice. Okay, let's add a little bit of gloss. This is Milani's lip gloss, lip plumper. Just adding a little bit to add a little moisture. Alrighty, that looks really nice. Okay, let's jump in and let's grab and curl. Curl. All right. That all looks really good. Let's start today with L'Oreal Panorama. This product won a lot of awards I think it was last year when it came out, or maybe it was the year before that. What are we? Yeah, this came out in 23, I believe. And it did win a lot of awards in its category. And I really still love this product. I do love the wand. The formula is fabulous. L'Oreal is such a great product line. I have to say it's probably in my top 3. Because it just has so many great products that are not going to break the bank. They're quality products. You get great results. They've been around forever. Their reputation is spectacular. And I've been using them for decades. That says a lot in my book, where a brand can hang around as long as they've hung around and given me such great products and great results. Why would you switch, right? Even with all the new launches, the new brands and the new products and stuff, you know, it's hard to change your routine when you're so used to your routine. All right, now we're gonna finish with the second coat, and this one is Milani's Anti-Gravity in Black. And I love this because of this. This is a fabulous one. I think it's the best in the market. It's so versatile because it does a great job of really allowing you to get to each and every tiny little hair. Because of the way the end of this wand is shaped, you just have this amazing ability to get all the way to the stalk of each tiny little lash. And get it coated. Gonna stop here. That's such great. Got these tiny little lashes that are growing in, and this little brush helps me get right there so I can, without smudging, get some formula on them. Just getting enough down here where I can see my lashes without it being just over the top. I don't like an over the top bottom lash. To me, that just doesn't look right. But okay. And there we go. Let's get some glasses on. See how we did today. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Just really simple, easy, classic gray. The new neutral. It's just such a pretty. The lip is beautiful with the dark gray. Sorry for the reflection there. I love the lightness of the pink in the lip and the pink on the cheeks, and it offsets the really soft but pretty gray. So there we go, guys. This is my new area, by the way, inside my house. Thanks for joining me on Terrific Tuesday. I hope yours is fabulous. Get out there and hit a grand slam today. Take no prisoners. Be ready. Be ready for that all-important first impression, because you know what's coming, and you got to be ready because you don't want to lose it, because it could change your life, right? We know this. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for sending me in your favorites, by the way. I've gotten several responses back, and we're looking for best product line, your favorite product line, your favorite product, and your favorite color. So let me know, and then we're gonna tally all of those, and we're gonna do a full face around those results. So I can't wait to. We did this a year ago, and we had a lot of great response, and so I am anxious to do it again this year and see if we get the same results that we got last year, or if there's going to be something different, if there's going to be a new brand that comes to the favorites of everybody, or if it's going to be a brand that's been around a while. So let me know what that is, and I will get it tallied, and then I'll let you know when that video is going to be. So thanks for joining me this morning as we get ready each day to be the best version of ourselves. Believe in yourself. All things are possible if you believe in you, and don't let anybody stop you from that. Take the time every day to put yourself together. You will feel so much more confident every day when you have taken the time to put yourself together. You're worth it. I know you are. I am. That's why I do it. And I love talking to you guys every morning, and I love your feedback. So please let me know. If you're new here, please let me know that too, so I can reach out to you personally and say thank you for joining our small but growing community. We're just all about helping each other be our best, succeed, reach our goals, and find true happiness. Believing in ourselves, because it is all up to us. And I'll see you the next time. Be safe. Check your surroundings. Never take anything for granted, and always let somebody know where you are. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday.